Hi, I'm Kristian, founder of Ooni. Today I'm going to talk you through 4 different stages for stretching pizza dough that are really easy to pick up. These are the steps we teach all our new staff here at Ooni HQ, and they're perfect for beginners who are new to making pizza. Once you've nailed making your dough using our classic pizza dough recipe, stretching is the next element of pizza making to work on. Stretching your pizza dough properly can make a real difference to the texture and the feel of cooked pizza. But don't be intimidated. You don't need to be stretching super fast or tossing pizza high up into the air like a Neapolitan pizzaiolo in order to make your pizza fantastic. Just follow these handy tips. Before you get started, it's a good idea to remove your watch and rings. While the dough isn't too delicate, they can tear it easily. And finally, before you start stretching, always dust your work surface and your hands generously with either flour or semolina. So the first technique is what we call the finger press. This is the first step with stretching, so start with your unstretched ball of dough. You want to keep the dough ball on your work surface and gently press into it using your fingers. Keep pressing into the dough ball to flatten it, gently pushing your hands away from each other to help stretch the base outwards. Be sure to try and keep the shape as circular as possible. At this point, it's good to define the crust of your pizza by leaving around 1 centimeter of dough untouched around the edges of the base. Once your dough is flattened out into more of a disc, the next step is the DJ deck. Here you're going to put both hands onto a flat disc of dough and rotate the dough as you're pulling your hands away from each other. Feel free to turn the pizza whichever way feels more comfortable for you. The main thing is that your hands are pulling in the opposite directions as you turn the base. This helps make the base bigger and to flatten out any lumps so you get a smoother base. Next up is the steering wheel. This is where we get gravity involved to help us get the pizza base even bigger and thinner. Simply pick up your pizza base by the edge and let it hang down like a curtain, and gently pinch along the edge of the dough as you rotate the base around. Don't be scared of picking up the dough. It has a surprisingly strong structure, so as long as it's not paper thin when you start the steering wheel, it's unlikely to rip. Depending on how big you'd like to make the base, you can either pinch right from the edge or handle a wider part of the base from closer to the center of the dough. This will also give you more control over how high the crust will be once it cooks up in the oven. At this point, start to check that your dough is evenly stretched. Hold the stretched base up to your light. For a Neapolitan style base, you want it quite thin, so you should be able to see the light through it. Finally, we go in with the parachute. We call it this because of the action you're going to make with your hands. It's like a parachute opening up. So with your hands curved, as if you were holding a mug, place one over the other so they fit together. Then at the same time, lift both of your hands up and out. With the stretched dough covering the top of your hands, you want to do this slowly and gently to keep opening up the dough. It's good to do this as the final step so you can focus on any parts of the dough that need extra stretching and aren't thin enough yet. If at any point you overstretch the dough and find any small holes or tears, simply pinch these two back together. The main thing we can't stress enough is to relax and have confidence. Stretching dough takes practice, so have fun whilst learning the craft. Good luck and happy pizza making!